Hello guys, welcome to Jeff's Garage Adventures. You like tools? This is your channel. I do lots and lots of tool reviews, mostly Miller Road, also some low-end, high-end as well, and some car tech tips and repairs. Before we get into today's video, I got a giveaway coming in 2 days, April 25th. To be put in this giveaway, you got to be a subscriber and comment on a video coming up in 2 days, April 25th. There'll be 3 winners. You got the Matco 88 3/8 drive ratchet up for grabs. You got the 3-piece CP90 ratchet set up for grabs. And you got the brand new Gen 2 Icon 3/8 drive locking flex head. I think how we're going to do it is, I'm going to make it, I had a suggestion, and here's how we're going to do it. There's going to be 3 winners. The first name I pull out of my bingo cage gets to pick one of those prizes. Whatever is left over, the second winner gets to pick. And the last name I draw, the third winner gets to pick what's ever left. How does that sound? You like that better? I think it's a great idea. All right. So that's how we're going to do it. You got to be a subscriber. You got to comment on the video coming up in 2 days. April 25th, Friday. I always have giveaways on Fridays, guys. It's very easy. Simple to get in. Costs you nothing. And one other note here before we get into today's video. I always support small channels. Why? Because I'm a small channel. YouTube's hard, guys. Bigfoot's Cave. I think he's got this as one word, Bigfoot's Cave's got a tool channel. He's a small channel like myself. Show him some love. Go over and check his channel out. You like tools, you'll probably like his channel. And tell him I sent you. Okay. What do we got here today? This is a recap. Bring it a little bit closer here. I've shown all these sets individually. There's 7 sets, except for that one over there. I don't know how that happened, but it did. Starting here with a green one here. My thoughts. Most of these sets I have not used. I'm always transparent about that, but they were all about my own money. So I'm going to give my assessment on them. We'll start with this green one here. This was Swan Lake, and they are, I think they're 6-point. They're 6-point, and you got a 9-piece set. They're around $33. They're made in China. 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, and 38 respectfully. I would say occasional use. Any of these sets will work. It's just a question of how long they're going to hold up. These sockets were light, really, really light. And you want these sockets as heavy as possible, guys, so they hit hard. So they're not beating up on your anvil on your gun, or letting your gun work too hard. You want them heavy. This is definitely on the light side. This isn't much heavier than a regular impact socket. And I had a guy ask me if you could use regular impact sockets for axle nuts. Yes, you can, but they're not as heavy and they're not as thick. So you're going to be beating on these and your gun. You can get by with them. I've seen guys use chrome sockets. I've seen them crack. I've seen them shatter. So that would be occasional use at best. Just my thoughts. What we got up here next? Twin tool. That's the one over here up here. I didn't show that set. I don't know how that happened. That's 6-point. It was 11-piece set. It's made in China. That was around $40. I'll leave a link in the description below for any you're interested in, by the way. They had 27, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, and 38. That's a big set. These aren't much heavier than the Swan Lakes. I would call these occasional use. China. But they're chrome vanadium. I don't like seeing that either. I like seeing chrome moly in any of my axle nut sockets. So that's how I rate these. I'd rate these occasional use. They are a little heavier than those Swan Lake, though. And it's a bigger set, so it's not a bad purchase. Just don't expect to be, it's not going to be professional. All right, what we got next here? Billow Tools. Billow Tools is in the house. Let's take a gainer. 12-point, 8-piece set. Where's it made? China. It's around $38. Here it is. I'm going to bring it up the camera for you, and this one's a little smaller set. There's the sizes you get. 30, 32, 34, 35, 36. It is 12-point. And you get these 3 hex, 14, 17, and 19. Not a bad set, guys. Even though it's made in China, I think it's a little bit better than the other 2 sets I just showed you. If you want any more information on these sets, go back to the series. I did every one of these sets individually. I'm not crazy about that case, though. All right, next up we got up next here, Jeff. Next is OEM. No, excuse me, Nico. Nico's in the house. That's this red set right here. That's 12 point. 12 point's more versatile. You can do 6 and 12 point axle nuts. And because some cars have 12 point. What comes to mind? Toyota. 39, was it 39 millimeter? I think it's 39 they use. And the Nico set was $87. Comes with 29, 30, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 38, 39, 39 millimeter. And they're made in Taiwan. Not a bad set. It's starting to get some decent quality. These got some weight to them. A little bit more than the other sets I just showed you. But now we're getting in Taiwan tools. So not bad at all. I would say weekend warrior DIY all day long. Okay, what we got here next? Next we got OEM. That's not a bad set. Made in Taiwan. 6 point, around $82. 27, 29, 30, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 38 mil. I do like this set. If I didn't already have the other two sets, this set would be good enough for me. I would say weekend warrior, semi-pro all day long. Made in Taiwan, got some weight to them. They're stamped instead of just laser etched. The only downside with these is they're chrome vanadium. So they wouldn't be my top set. On down the line here. Okay, next we got Astro Pneumatic. 8-piece set, 12 point, 29, 30, 32, 34, 35, 36, 38, 39. And that set is, I've only had for a few weeks. And I just got it back 2 days ago. My friend's got a shop. He works in a professional shop. I'll have him try out a few of these, and he absolutely loves them, and he bought a set. He used a 39 millimeter on a, I think he said Toyota Tundra truck. I think that's what he said. And so it's been used. He absolutely loves them. He bought a set. A couple other guys tried out a few other sockets. This set's going to be in my arsenal. I'm not going to be giving away this set. That's a nice set. Being made in Taiwan, you know it's not junk. And this one here is laser etched as well as stamped. And it is chrome moly, and it's a heavy socket. Nice set. I would say right across the board you could use that set. I don't see why you couldn't. I think it's a great buy for what you get. Okay, last but not least is my go-to set. Them and the PTs I showed you the other day, but the PTs didn't come in a set. This is the last set. Gray Pneumatic. Gray Pneumatic makes, in my opinion, a damn good impact socket. They're well known for that. And these are 6 point. They're a little bit pricey. $86 for just 5. You could buy bigger sets too, by the way, guys. I got 12 point ones too. These things hit hard in air. Heavier, the heaviest ones are all these I showed you. They're a heavy socket, and they're laser etched, and they are stamped as well. I don't know if you can see that there, 36 mil. These are heavy. I used this 2 days ago, and I was taking out an axle in a car right behind you here, and these things work great. Beefy, heavy, great fit, just a great set. My main set, and I can highly recommend those. So again, we're all done here. I would say professional all the way down to DIY, right across the board. I'd rate the Astro Pneumatics right across the board. OEM, weekend warrior, DIY, semi-pro I'd rate, because they're chrome vanadium. I don't know how that's going to hold up over time. The other set here is the Nico. Nico, I would say weekend warrior, DIYer, maybe semi-pro. Villa Tools, I would just say weekend warrior, occasional use. And the Twin Tool, same thing, occasional use, as well as the Swan Lakes. The Swan Lakes, those are kind of junky. Okay, guys, that's the recap. And again, don't miss the video coming up in 2 days. There's going to be 3 winners. You got to be a subscriber and comment. Leave a comment on this Friday's video, April 25th. It's pretty simple, guys. I don't have a hard way of getting in my giveaways. And it doesn't cost you nothing. All right, guys, take care.